match in the NatWest series. Earlier, England had defeated Sri Lanka in the opening match of the tournament. The Lord's pitch was an easy one to bat on, and naturally England elected to bat first.
Marcus Trescothick, the man on strike. 2 slips in place. Straight away, some movement. And more. Lovely shot. Just eased into it. First boundary of the game. Fractionally overpitched, and he's a tall man. He uses his reach to good effect. Nice stride forward. And again, the result the same. This is a quick outfield.
When you get a couple of strokes, a couple of boundaries like that, it does your confidence a world of good.
Fine shot again. Just using the pace of the bowler, opening the face of the blade, the placement spot on.
Marcus Trescothick had been in superb form in this series, and even otherwise against India, he had made a number of big scores. The manner in which he started in this innings, in the first few overs, explosive start, it seemed that this would be his day again.
Up in the slot, and now Trescothick follows the example of Nick Knight. Over the top he goes for 4. This is an expensive over for India. England unchanged from the side that beat Sri Lanka in Nottingham. The reverse sweep is out, and it's gone for 4. That's a great shot from Nick Knight. Executed perfectly. It's gone. It really has gone through extra cover at a rate of knots. Big sweep in the air for a while, no chance of the catch. Sachin Tendulkar, and they're going back for the second. And it's short, but Steve Buckner will be looking at this again. If not him, it'll be the third umpire. The Indians are convinced that they've made the breakthrough.
The batsman wasn't very keen to go for the second run. He is out.
Gone. Nick Knight is run out. India have made the breakthrough through the golden arm of Sachin Tendulkar.
There was a stroke of luck for India when Nick Knight was run out, but there was no relief because Nasir Hussain joined Marcus Trescothick, and both of them batted freely and aggressively.
It's nice to know, though, that he's concerned about the media saying about him.
He gets very frosty and very touchy. He's played well, hasn't he? Trescothick again, consistent. He's got a wonderful strike rate.
Oh, he hit that beautifully. Beautifully. You'll see very, very few shots better than that. It's not the longest boundary down at backward square.
And look at that, he takes the ball early in front of square. Push for 2, it'll just be a single here. Yeah, the Irani selection is interesting because he's played so well in domestic cricket. England 100, it's a good start.
He does play the cover drive remarkably well, does Hussain. How often have we seen him play this shot? Not a classical cover drive, just seems to move away a little bit.
That's a big hit. That's gone a long, long way. First 6 of the game.
That's out to treat a bit of an occasional bowler.
That's it. And taken. So India get the breakthrough. Danger man, Trescothick dismissed.
Often we see part-time bowlers making a breakthrough where the main bowlers have been struggling. Saurav Ganguly came in to bowl and got the valuable wicket of Marcus Trescothick to bring India back into the game.
Andy Flintoff comes out to the centre, so a promotion for him. Stunning innings in the first game against Sri Lanka. Short delivery, pulled away. And again, a boundary to end the over.
And once again, the reverse sweep. They've taken him off par. Bhajan Singh is struggling to bowl to these Englishmen.
Nasir Hussain, the man from Chennai, Madras, the man with the tiger's eye at the moment. He's beating the man from Punjab. Got it through the gap. Through the gap it goes. That's running away for 4.
Andrew Flintoff promoted himself up the order at number 4 in a bid to increase the scoring rate, and the move seemed to be a correct one.
Cut away for 1. That is rebounded. That's a ricochet for possibly 2 runs. Hussain's going back for the second, and that's well run.
This is 200 up. Appreciative crowd in there.
In the air, Flintoff is gone. That is a great catch by Dinesh Mongia, diving in the air, plugging it in thin air, and Flintoff with a half-hearted shot has gone.
Superb catch, great anticipation.
It was a day on which the part-time bowlers shone. Of the 7 wickets that England lost, 4 were claimed by the non-regular bowlers and 2 batsmen were run out. And Yuvraj Singh came in and bowled a really tight spell to break the momentum of run scoring of the English batsmen.
Straight into the hands of Virender Sehwag, and Yuvraj Singh has done it again. Second wicket for Yuvraj. Graham Thorpe departs. England have lost their 4th wicket.
There you are, Rahul Dravid in business again. That foot is still outside. But Rahul Dravid, key wickets, Nasir Hussain going for the big hit. Nowhere close to getting back. You don't really need a third umpire for that, do you? Regaining his crease, he's out.
England was struggling in the slog overs, with the Indian spinners pulling their weight at Lord's. But it was Yuvraj Singh who troubled the English batsmen the most.
They might look for 2 here. Irani's coming back. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Well, it's tight, but I think that Irani have made his round. The Indians are convinced they got another wicket.
This will give you a clear idea. No doubt about it. Another run out.
Decision is out. Irani is run out.
Collingwood is new man out there.
Good shot. It's a very good shot. It's gone up the hill to the grandstand, and it's 4 runs. That's not what India wanted. It's exactly what England wanted. Gone a mile up. Rahul Dravid has called for it. Rahul Dravid is underneath it, and Rahul Dravid has taken the catch.
This one miles up in the air. Dravid did everything right there. First shouted loudly saying it's mine. Kept his eyes on the ball. Received it nicely. England had lost their 7th wicket.
Well, it was the right length. It was just swinging. We don't want misfields now. 1 off the last ball. And England finished their innings on 271 for 7. 271 for 7.
The last 16 overs produced only 71 runs, which shows how tight the bowling was, and the fielding was brilliant, supported the bowling all the way through. England at one stage looked like they might easily reach 325, but they finished at 271, which shows what a collaborative team effort on the field can achieve.
The Indian bowlers were right on the money from the first game of the NatWest series. It was now time for the Indian batsmen to deliver. On the other side of this short break, we'll relive how the Indian batsmen went about their chase.
Found the edge, and that's flying away. Ronnie Irani down there at third man. It's gone. Off the blade of Sourav Ganguly, the Indian captain. First boundary of the Indian innings to him. And India have made a good start. It's 7 for no wicket off the first over. Well played. It's beautifully timed by Sehwag. That has flown off his bat.
This is a shorter boundary, but look at that. Very well timed. Playing very late, very close to the body.
This was an interesting phase in Indian cricket because there were so many options in the opening pair. There was Sachin and Sehwag, there was Sachin and Ganguly, and then there was Ganguly and Sehwag. And all three pairs were fairly successful, so it's not easy making a choice. But in this NatWest series, more often than not, it was Ganguly who was going out to bat with Sehwag.
In the air, but it's found the gap, and this will go all the way. 4 more to Sehwag. Over the top, Sehwag sets his sights, and he's reached the target. That's a boundary. Over long on. It's gone for the big one again. Sehwag straight over the top.
See how straight the bat has come. Nice follow through. The bat going over the top of the left shoulder. Lovely, lovely to watch.
It's another big one. This time over mid-wicket, and it's 1 bounce 4 over the rope. Down the slope it goes.
India started exactly in the same fashion as England. Boundaries were being scored in every over, and the scoreboard was racing along.
That's well played. Excellent placement.
Brain beats brawn. He's used a lot of brains to play that. He's just guided it, sliced it through the offside. Beautiful stroke.
That's smashed down the ground. No need to run for that.
Ganguly was playing the anchor role in this innings, while Sehwag at the other end was using his bat like a sword. And between the two of them, they were putting up such a spectacular performance that it seemed this match would get over in 40 overs.
He's found the gap. That will race away to the boundary. A sparkling half-century here for Virender Sehwag.
Really has ignited Indian hopes of a possible victory at Lord's. Everybody applauds in appreciation. Look how he finds the gap. 4 men in the ring over here, and he's pierced them. He deserves that hug. High and handsome, over the top. 6 runs to Virender Sehwag. Superb stroke. Made room on that occasion. Have a look at that. Away she goes. That could have kissed an air hostess and then come down.
Could have, probably has.
More runs. More runs. In fact, that's probably going the distance for 4. What a way to bring up 100 ball.
This has been a superb exhibition of batting from Virender Sehwag.
In cricket, though, not everything goes according to the script. Sourav Ganguly and Virender Sehwag had stitched together a 100-run opening partnership. But that's when the real drama began.
He's gone for it. And the catch has been taken. Marcus Trescothick, another fine fielder.
Sehwag doesn't get a full bat on this. It's right down the bottom of the blade. Trescothick moving to his right. Takes the catch, and this time he doesn't land fully on his elbows. But Sehwag gone now for 71.
Dinesh Bhungia has come up.
just had his castle shattered.
Ball does turn. It's a very bad shot. Giles and England celebrate. Giles' figures 2 for 16 now. Mongia goes for just a single, 111 for 2. And what a welcome he got, not only from the Indian supporters, but also from the MCC members in that pavilion.
Oh, he's given him. The finger has gone up. Irani has done it for England. They've removed the master.
It pitches quite a few inches outside. It's come back a bit. India in trouble. 118 for 3.
Till the time the fast bowlers were operating, the Indian batsmen looked in no trouble at all. But once the slow bowlers came on, then things started to happen. And when Sachin Tendulkar got dismissed, it seemed that India might have a fight on hand.
In now comes Rahul Dravid. Good spell this by Ashley Giles. Catch. That is the catch of the match.
He can't quite get there in the end, and he gets his one hand out.
Ganguly is gone, caught curtly, bowled Giles for 43.
Ashley Giles had always troubled the Indian batting for some reason or the other, and in this match, his spell turned the game around.
New batsman in the middle is Yuvraj Singh.
And there again, sent back. This is going to be close. The third umpire being called for.
He really was a real rush of blood. Just might have made it. I think he's made it.
It's given not out. And the correct decision.
Ashley Giles and Ronnie Irani were bowling brilliantly, and it was imperative for Rahul Dravid and Yuvraj Singh to not lose any further wickets.
Be really disappointed.
He's crashed out through the offside. He's found the gap too. It's the first boundary for Yuvraj Singh.
It's always going to ease the pressure of Rahul Dravid because he will pick the odd boundary. That is precision mark, the way he's picked the gap.
166 for 4. And stand put down. That carried to Stewart.
He is just a wee bit how far away from the body. 2 hands to it and he's muffed it up.
That's well hit. He's picked the spot. Mid-on was up.
This is what is wanted. Rahul Dravid taking the aerial route.
Well, he's gone in the air on that one, and I think he's got enough bat on it. That'll run away for 4. What a good over this is from an Indian point of view.
Rahul Dravid had rich experience in international cricket, but it was young Yuvraj Singh who was on test here, and he came out with flying colours as far as his temperament is concerned. He was very watchful against Ashley Giles, but once Giles' quota was over, he cut loose.
That'll go all the way. Almost took Matthew Hoggarth's head with it. Does play the pull shot well as he found the fielder. He hasn't. That's gone.
Yuvraj Singh set up a very aggressive tempo and Rahul Dravid smartly kept the strike rotating. But the pressure which had built up because of the middle order collapse was now dissipated.
Shot. It's a good looking shot. And that's gone.
Look at that. Languid flow of the bat. Superb stroke.
50 for Yuvraj Singh. That is a tremendous effort by Yuvraj Singh. Half century, 54 deliveries. chipped into mid-wicket, and that's going to go. This will go. And it's 50 for Rahul Dravid. Vice-captain has played his part. He follows the youngster Yuvraj Singh.
A couple of boundaries could turn the tide India's way. Just what the doctor ordered for. Yuvraj Singh, straight as a ramrod. Not a soul moves. Fantastic stroke.
Shot. That's a beautiful shot from Rahul Dravid. And it's gone. He's lofted him over the top. That is a magnificent stroke from Rahul Dravid.
Yuvraj Singh and Rahul Dravid put up a sterling example of how to construct a partnership in a crisis, how to control the pace of the innings, how to change gears and when to change gears, how not to take useless or needless risks, how to play a terrific percentage game. That's something that budding cricketers could always learn from.
For now, though, it's with the vice-captain, Rahul Dravid. It's a no ball and a single, and India have won a dramatic one-day international at Lord's. This is a magnificent occasion. India, through Rahul Dravid and Yuvraj Singh, have steered the Indian ship home in their first match in this NatWest Tri-Series. They have beaten England on their home patch at Lord's.
The 132-run partnership between Yuvraj and Dravid had turned defeat into victory for India. And this win here seemed to serve as an inspiration for an encore at the Lord's Cricket Ground. For in the final that was played here, the NatWest final, India, through their youngsters, Yuvraj Singh and Mohammad Kaif, chased down 326 runs for a very famous